My greetings to you, and welcome to day 3 of the steam pipe install. We've gotten the backbone completed. So this is the equalizer line. We've got a 2x18, and then a reducer, and then 1.5 inches with a, right now I have scrounged up a 1.5 inch by 1 cast T for tying in the equalizer line. Excuse me, the Hartford loop. And we got a extra heavy nipple in that location. I'm going to have a shut-off valve there for isolating and doing no return flushes. So, and this is where we're going to tie in with the water feed using a brass street L, 1/2 inch brass street L. So it's going to come up here and then go over and tie into there. So let's take a look at that. All right, so we've got our main water shutoff here, and we've brought it over to here. It's the manual feed, bypass, and then this is where we're going to do the takeoff and head back down to there. And we decided to anchor it over here, keeping it out of, we have sort of a reasonably clear space here for working. And gas is going to come down and tie into there. Getting ready for that for tomorrow. This is the 1.25 inch by 4 extra heavy nipple with a reducer, 1.25 inch by 1.5 inch extra heavy, and your T here and the drain here. So this is the drain that comes with it. Folks, don't use these. Don't buy them. Take them back, whatever. If we don't use them, they'll stop making them, and they'll hopefully use a full port on that. This is, as I said, I've talked about before, this is basically a 1/2 inch pitiful boiler drain with a 3/4 inch bushing on the end. And this is the typical boiler drain that that the other one had. These are also not very good, so they need to be replaced. A pressure relief valve with the quick disconnect compression coupling union, and I'll go down there. This is customer's blowdown valve or skim valve. Very nice feature, because when you touch it, and then it just automatically locks back. And it appears to have been made by Webstone, a Nibco company. It's a Chinese manufacturer, and we'll see about putting this on here for blowing it down. Got the sight glasses started. We've put on the dull sight glass blowdown valve. You can get these at supplyhouse.com now. I think they've got them, and tell them I sent you. This is roughed in. It's not fully cranked up yet. And as I said, the flue is going to go here. And this is sort of my half thought out wet return. That's going to change. I'm going to put the drain there and probably come up, and then the isolation valve, and take this across. This is just sort of getting an idea of where that's going to go. And this is more like how this is going to go for this side of the building. That's probably going to be a full port drain, and that's your isolation valve. So one half can be isolated while the other half is working and drained. So this is the drip tie-in. Again, that's got that squared away. As I said, we were going to remove that 90, and we did. And we're coming out here and then going around this window. Yeah, it's a bit of a headbanger, but at least the window is capable of being used. Hey, how you doing? Yes, sir.
I was curious. I was just watching one of your other videos.
What is
the
that?
pulley.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered.
I think this was repurposed. I think it was over here.
Almost certainly.
And it was for the draft. So
Okay.
there was a pressure control, bellows pressure control, and a lever arm, which then brought a chain over this pulley and opened the damper
Okay.
on the old cold monster that was here.
I've been banging my head on this pulley for like a decade or two. I've never known what it was for.
I call it a architectural skeomorph. It's a sort of, it's their sort of architectural archaeology.
So,
A lot of times they'll have asbestos sheet there because the thing, glowed. Even normally it's 800 degrees. They thought nothing about that at all. So that's what we got. And as always, thank you guys for your comments and your support and your questions. And we'll try to answer them as they come. Take care and be safe.